Welcome back to the Crypto World channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and right now the price of Ethereum is bouncing along this important level of support. But in just a moment, I'm going to be talking about this important EMA for Ethereum because right now that is below the current price. But previously, we have found a lot of significance around this exact EMA. Ethereum has also seen a perfect retest out of the huge cup and handle pattern, and we're still playing out some other patterns on the chart. So make sure you're sticking around all the way to the end of this video so that you're not missing out on any of this important information. And just before we jump into it, make sure to drop a like on the video down below. And if you're new to the channel, you might as well subscribe with notifications turned on for more updates just like this every single day. But anyway, with all of that out of the way, let's get straight into what this video is about. So right here, we're on the Ethereum to US dollar chart on the 4-hour time frame. And what we can see straight away is the fact that Ethereum has fallen down towards this upwards trending support line that I talked about yesterday on the channel. That was coming in at around 3.9k, just above 3.9k. And currently it is coming in a little bit closer towards 4,000 because obviously it's trending to the upside. So basically, for as long as we can bounce along this level, we're still looking really good here for Ethereum. But if we break below this level, that is when we need to start talking about some other important support levels to pay attention to. First of all, we have a little bit of supports coming in right here for Ethereum. That's coming in at around 3,970. And the reason behind that is because previously we have found resistance at that level. And more recently, that is exactly where Ethereum saw a bounce if you're looking at the 4-hour candle closes. But if we do end up breaking this immediate support to the downside, then we have this EMA coming in at around 3,840 approximately. But at the moment, this exponential moving average is still rising to the upside. So even if we do break these immediate support levels, by the time Ethereum makes it down towards that EMA, it could be coming in a little bit closer towards 3.9k. And by the way, this is the 75 exponential moving average on the 4-hour time frame. And just zooming out a little bit further on the chart, what we can see here is the fact that previous price action has come into contact with this EMA almost perfectly in the past. As you can see back here, we found two perfect rejection points. We also got another perfect rejection point back here towards the end of September. And then the moment we broke above this EMA, we flipped bullish and we came back down to see two perfect retests of this EMA. And then we also came back down just over here towards the middle of October. And this wick to the downside was a perfect bounce from this exact exponential moving average. And so once again, this EMA is currently coming in at around 3,840 to 3,850 approximately. So even if we do break these initial support levels, then that EMA is still another important level of support that I am looking at. But obviously, as I initially said, if Ethereum can still hold it above this immediate line of support, then we're still looking good here for perhaps more upside price action later on. And speaking about some upside price action, right now, the price oscillators are looking very similar to where we were back here towards the middle of October. At that stage, the price of Ethereum was in a short-term pullback, but in the middle of a longer-term uptrend. And looking at the RSI, for example, on the 4-hour time frame, we reached slightly into overbought areas towards the top of this push to the upside before that short-term cool-off. And then looking in the RSI and also the price, we formed a very nice rounded bottom before we bounced back to the upside. And by placing a horizontal line at the exact level that the RSI bottomed out in the last short-term cool-off, what you'll notice is this time around, we've basically hit that same support level in the RSI. And looking in the MACD, we're also seeing some similar things. At the bottom in the RSI last time round, the MACD was still trending to the downside and we didn't see a bullish cross until the price action already started seeing some small gains to the upside. And then the moment we got that bullish cross, I'll put a vertical line right here on the chart at that exact bullish cross in the 4-hour MACD. What you'll notice is just in a matter of hours after that bullish cross, we saw a pretty big explosion in the price of Ethereum from around 3.8k all the way up towards 4.4k. So basically, if the 4-hour RSI can hold these levels for now with perhaps a little bit of a consolidation here in the price of Ethereum, then that would lead the MACD into another bullish cross perhaps within the next 2 days approximately. And then it's at that point when we finally get the bullish cross, that is when we know that the bottom is most likely in and we're getting ready for a decent move to the upside again. So just to summarize so far, we are showing some potentially early signs of the price bottoming out, but we have not confirmed it just yet. We're still waiting on the bullish cross in the MACD, which will most likely happen within the next 2 days if we can hold above these immediate support levels. And just zooming out to the 12-hour time frame for Ethereum, what we can see here is a perfect retest of the breakout line for this huge cup and handle pattern that we've been talking about for quite some time now on the channel. And the subscribers would already know about this pattern by now, but for the new viewers on the channel, the price target's coming in at around 6.2k. So that is potentially a huge opportunity for Ethereum moving forward, especially now that we've seen a successful retest of the breakout line. All we need need to see Ethereum do for now is basically hold that level, which by the way, that breakout line is coming in at just underneath 3.9k, more specifically at around 3,860. And speaking of bullish patterns for Ethereum, we've got another one to look at. That is, of course, this inverse head and shoulders pattern. The subscribers would already know about this as well because I've been talking about it for a few weeks now. But for the new viewers on the channel, this pattern is obviously already completed. We've seen a confirmed breakout to the upside and a successful retest. And right now, the current price is roughly around halfway between the breakout line and the technical price target. And by the way, the technical price target is coming in at around 4.7k. And if that plays out, that would put Ethereum into a brand new all-time high because the all-time high for Ethereum is sitting at just underneath 4.4k, which would be our final point of resistance before we can start targeting 4.7k. And just quickly checking out the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart, because right now there's something very interesting happening at the moment. As you can see, right now the price of Ethereum is coming into this major point of resistance that has been determined by these 3 previous touch points. And of course, this huge move to the upside over the past few days for Ethereum versus Bitcoin was expected after we saw back-to-back bullish divergences that we were talking about on the channel. And in fact, bringing out the price oscillators, once again, you can see those bullish divergences forming here previously on the charts. But right now on the 4-hour MACD, we're actually very, very close to a bearish cross, but we have not confirmed that cross just yet. So basically, if Ethereum can really break out here within the next 4 to 8 hours, within the next 1 to 2 4-hourly candles, then that could potentially hold off this bearish cross for a little longer, and we could see a decent move to the upside if we see that pretty soon. But if Ethereum spends any longer than 12 to 24 hours at these levels, then it's very likely that we're going to see that bearish cross in the 4-hour MACD, and we could end up seeing a little bit more of a rejection here if we stay at these levels for too long. And by the way, this line of resistance right now is coming in at 0.066 Bitcoin per Ethereum. And just bringing out some Fibonacci levels to pay attention to in case we can get a major breakout to the upside here. First of all, we have the 38.2% Fibonacci level coming in at around 0.067 Bitcoin per Ethereum. And anything above that, honestly, I'd be looking towards the golden pocket, which is coming in at roughly around 0.072 Bitcoin per Ethereum. So from the current price, by the way, to that golden pocket, you're talking about around a 9% gain versus Bitcoin. But if Ethereum does play out a move like that to the upside for this Ethereum versus Bitcoin chart, then that would mean that either the Ethereum to US dollar valuation would need a pretty big gain to the upside, or on the other hand, we could see another drop in the Bitcoin price while Ethereum holds its ground, because that can also push up this Ethereum versus Bitcoin valuation. And don't forget, if you want to get all of this bonus content throughout the day completely for free, make sure you follow me over on my Twitter, and my official Twitter account is linked in the description down below. And if you enjoyed this video or got something valuable out of it, make sure to drop a like down below. And if you're new to the channel, you might as well subscribe with notifications turned on for more updates just like this every day. As always, I really do appreciate all of your support on the channel at the moment. I can't thank you guys enough. And just before we click off the video, for any of you new viewers out there that haven't seen these uploads already, I've got a trading tutorial video showing you how I trade crypto, and a passive income video showing you how I earn passive income every day in crypto with no work required. But anyway, that is really everything I have to say for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next video.